It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Isn't that what everyone always tells themselves? You know, like you get older and older, and you just keep looking in the mirror. You're like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm still young. You know, I'm still I still got some glow there. Yeah, I'm still good. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. You know, it's not that bad. Think positive, man. It's not that bad. But I think you get closer and closer to the reality of it being bad. You know, things are eventually going to go downhill. But you know what? I think a small percentage of people even have dark thoughts. I was thinking about that. Like, what percentage of people really have such like a tormented, twisted, cruel reality they're living in? Probably not very many. I just think that maybe the more mentally damaged people and stuff are probably not very smart because they're mentally damaged. So, but they have to be smart to stop being mentally damaged to fix themselves. So they're kind of in a paradox there of, you can't get cured. There probably is no cure. There is no cure, Like for me, for everything just becoming worse, it seems like there's really nothing that's going to prevent that. Like over time, you know what I mean? Seize the moment, seize the day, feel it, feel alive. And then, that's what I do here. Is I just feel it, dude. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why. I don't know how I started. I just like it and I love it and I just keep doing it and I do my own version of it. Like, making this video, that video, this thing, that thing. And then, at some point I got pretty comfortable on camera, but I was scared. I think everybody gets a little bit scared, but I could definitely not go on a stage, you know? It's so that's pretty bad. That aspect of me is pretty bad. I would start shaking and stuff. I'd be like, "Oh, I can't do that." Can you imagine that? Like, dude, some guy got 20 million views on a YouTube video. He can't even walk on a stage in front of people. Wow. No, I could do it if I had to. If I just like manned up, I could do it. It's just like, oh, you know, I'm pretty good right here. I don't really want to do very much of that kind of stuff where I need to like balls up, I need to have balls of steel for that thing that I'm doing. Like I don't really like those moments where I have to do that. Like it's pretty uncomfortable when you have to do something, like getting a date or something. Like, you got to secure that relationship, you know what I mean? It's man, maybe that's the simplicity of that for me, of it for me is I just don't want to just yeah, I don't want to have that moment where I have to do something. I guess it's just laziness, really. I didn't really mean to talk about relationships though, but I guess for me, it definitely is a reality. Like it's not as bad as it looks. It's not as bad. My relationships, you know, my it's not that bad. All right, okay, you know, but yeah, I guess it gets to a certain point where you're either going to be like, okay, it's that bad, it's that bad, it's that bad, okay, okay, like me making videos like this, like it's not that bad. It's not as bad as it looks. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Oh, I didn't get 500 million views on that video that I posted. That means that it's probably not good. Not a lot of people watched it. It's not that bad, though. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. But I do feel like I feel like this. If you post a video on the internet and it doesn't get like at least 100 million views every single time, like at least, you fail, dude. I'm sorry. Like it's just that's just the way I think. Because I know that people post videos online and they get a lot of views, and you're like, wow, this is good. This is good. But I think you need to think about it a little bit more. Like you kind of like open your eyes up a little bit. Like take off that you know robe of invisibility cloak of positivity and just you know what I mean? Just come on, dude. Look, man. You know, like if it was really that good, then the whole world would like it. Okay, if something was, that's the way I feel. If something was really good, everybody in the world would like it online. Like if it was really that good, and I just feel like it's just it's pretty much like an impossible feat to accomplish. Like if anybody could actually do that, that would be like that would be like the best that you could possibly do. You know, maybe even get a cat to hit the like button. If you create an account for your cat or your dog, and you can actually you have to film it so you can prove that they actually liked it. Okay, but they have to be the one that touched the button. I don't even think they can actually hit that button, the like button. If you leave it on the floor long enough, like a phone or something, maybe their paw will go over it and they'll eventually hit the like button. And if you made an account well, they probably got to sign up the account too. So you have to make their feet hit every single button on the phone or whatever. You know what? This is interesting. What if? Wow, I just thought of something crazy that I don't know if anybody ever tried out, and this is like a science thing. This is a science thing. This Wow, I just thought of like this big experiment with cats and dogs that's crazy that I just it's kind of bizarre that I even thought of it right now because I wasn't really trying to talk about something like this. But I just thought of like if you had like a room, right, with like different things, like you can activate certain things with the cat goes to this area, it can activate this thing, right? So it's triggered by where the cat or the dog is, and they can go around the room and choose different things, right? Could you actually put that stuff on there? Would they actually interact with the screen? That's what I was kind of wondering. Like, did anyone try that, or were you just like cell phones and computers and stuff are so new that no one really tried to do something like that? Like, would they actually interact with it? Which is weird. Or like if a cat or a dog could step on something. Wow, this is probably like a multi-billion-dollar idea for a cat toy or something, and I just put it online, and someone's probably gonna steal it because there's big companies and rich people with AI that searches for certain words and certain videos, and they take all the ideas from that, and they have the computer write up an essay, and then they take all that information. It's information pirating system that maybe isn't real, but maybe it is now. I don't know. You start talking about something, you almost speak it into existence. I feel like. I mean, isn't that kind of what the movie industry was really about? Come on, guys, wasn't that really what it was about? Like, oh my god, these are our dreams. These things could actually happen. We could get all this crazy science fiction stuff. I could be just like that action hero guy. Wow, how corny is that? What's the deal with that anyway? Oh yeah. I just kind of had a moment here. So the the action genre actually translates to video games now. Isn't that better? Isn't it better that way because you can do things in video games pretty easily? Like it's so hard to like shoot a gun in a movie, like make that scene, make sure the gun's safe and all that crap. Screw that. You just shoot people in the face all day. You know? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Will video games ever be too real? Hell no. Maybe I'm pissing people off. Maybe I can piece. Maybe it's not that bad though. Maybe it's not that bad. I don't know what. Sometimes my brain goes in a certain direction and I have no idea that it's gonna go there, and it just kind of happens. But it's not that bad though. It's not that bad. My brain doesn't drift off. I'm not dream drifting too much. Okay, I'm not soaring with the eagles too much. I'm staying right here. Am I just trying to be a buddy buddy? Have you guys gotten enough of that? The buddy buddy personality? Because, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't want to be like, I don't know, man. It's crazy because it's like I almost just like want to like do bad, wrong, evil thing. Like I'm not okay, I'm not trying to say that I want to do evil thing. I'm just trying to speculate this for a minute that you know just being so good, like a goody goody, like straight edge, innocent, not doing anything illegal, nothing. You're not you're so polite, clean cut, shaven, haircut, shirt, everything, brands of clothing, shoes, everything, your daily vitamin intake, everything up to par for you. Wow. It just sounds like such a square, such a square. Do I really want to be such a square, man? Jeez, man. So organized, so wow. Wow. I think that there are certain extremes of that, like if you were a hoarder or like someone who just didn't wash their clothes or take a shower, like you probably need a little it that's it, certain people it's like it is that bad. With me I'm like it's not that bad, but it probably is that bad. That's kind of kind of what I do with a lot of things, I guess. And and I think that that's crazy because like to some people something that isn't so bad is really bad to them. Like it's not much of a problem to you, but to another person, if they had that going on, that would be a huge issue. It would be a huge issue, man. They're too much of a perfectionist to let anything slide in their perfect world of organized everything. Just geez, man. Like me and my imperfect face. God, probably my face is probably more perfect than some people out there, but man, everyone just can't have perfect everything. Geez, you don't have to be a dick about it. Come on, man. God. I promise it's not as bad as it looks, by the way. It's not as bad. People like that those people judge perfectionists, all of this judgy perfectionist mumbo jumbo. It's not that bad, right? Keep telling yourself it's not that bad because it's like the worst. Isn't that funny how someone can have everything in order so much and have all of these kind of very clean opinions and kind of, expectations, but it's terrible, isn't it? Isn't it kind of like when you really go there, it's like, dude, when everyone's like that, it's just like, man, because it's all the same. We're all just like the same person everywhere you look. It's the same damn person with a different body shape and stuff. You're just a bunch of greedy people trying, well, calling everyone greedy. I almost think it doesn't work all the time. I'm just gonna say this really quick. And speaking of greed, it's not that bad. Yeah, oh yeah, it's not that bad. It doesn't always work all the time. Okay, like if you just call someone greedy, you gotta have some good reasons. Like, oh, yeah, he killed someone for that money. He's greedy. That's greed. Okay, he's just trying to strip poor people of really any opportunity or extra money that they can get. Oh, that's terrible. But there's a certain point where it's like, hey, that guy's greedy. It's like, no, that guy's just trying to do his job. Like if you looked at me, like, that guy's so greedy. Look at him trying to get me to watch his video. It's like, no, I'm just doing my job, dude. Like, I'm not like the head of some corporate empire stealing pennies out of millions of dollars of people's pocket. I was trying to speculate someone making large sums off a lot of different people for kind of dumb reasons, If you can just get that hook, you can find a reason to get paid every month. Like you sell toothpaste or something. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not very greedy though, but I don't know, like just because you donate to charity really making you a good person? Okay, and you know what? That's all I have, for now, because I'm gonna go too far. Like I've been talking, like there's too much to say now. I'm opening up too many portals here. Okay, and there's so many conversation outlets here that pass and directions and like tree branches or veins or any like rivers flowing. So I'm out. Peace out.